Good morning, my dears. Hope you all are fine at home. Okay, today we are going to learn time. Time. How many of you know to say the time? Come on, tell me. How many of you know to say the time? You all have a clock at home, right? You all are having clock at home. Yes? How is the clock? Come and tell me, how is the clock? What can you see in that clock? Yes, tell me. What can you see in that clock? Okay, I will show you. This is a clock. You all have clock at home, right? Now tell me, what can you see in that clock? What are the things you see in that clock? You can see the numbers, right? Numbers. Come on, tell me the numbers you see in the clock. 1 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 to 12. And what else do you see in that clock? There are two hands. Can you all see two hands? One is short and one is long. A short hand and a long hand. A clock has two hands. A short hand and a long hand. Short hand is known as hour hand. Hour hand. And the long hand is known as minute hand. Minutes hand. Short hand, hour hand. Long hand, minute hand. Now I show you the time. Now see this clock. You can see short hand and long hand, right? You can see the long hand pointing at 12. The long hand pointing 12. Minute hand is pointing 12. And the short hand is pointing 1. Short hand is pointing 1 and minute hand is pointing 12. When the minute hand is pointing 12, it's called o'clock. When minute hand points 12, it's called o'clock. And now see, the short hand is pointing 1 and the long hand is pointing 12. So what's the time? The time is 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Okay, see the next one. The hour hand is pointing, our hand, short hand is pointing 2. And the long hand is pointing 12. Now come on, tell me what's the time? The time is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Okay, see the next one. The short hand pointing 4 and the long hand pointing 12. So what's the time? The time is 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Okay, and come on, see the next one. The short hand is pointing 6. 6 and the minute hand is pointing 12. Hour hand is pointing 6. Minute hand is pointing 12. So what's the time? Come on, tell me. What's the time? It's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Yes, 6 o'clock. And see the next one. Where is the hour hand? And where is the minute hand? The hour hand is pointing 7. And the minute hand is pointing 12. So what's the time? The time is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Isn't it? Okay, now see the next clock. Where is the hour hand? The hour hand is pointing 9. And the minute hand is pointing? Yes, 12. So the time is 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. The short hand, the hour hand is pointing 9 and the long hand, minute hand is pointing 12. So the time is 9 o'clock. And now see this clock. Where are the two hands? Short hand and long hand. Hour hand and minute hand. Where are they? Where are the hands? Yes, both the hands are pointing 12. Short hand, the hour hand is pointing 12 and the minute hand, the long hand is pointing 12. So what's the time? The time is 12 o'clock. Yes, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Now did you all understand this? Yes. You will understand this more in your class. I'll teach you in the class. Okay? Bye-bye.